Ah, yes, indeed. The music from The Simpsons. Gosh, if you haven't heard that, you might as well just get a gun and go shoot yourself because you've been under a rock. 25 seasons The Simpsons have been on. And with us tonight on Hollywood Headliners, via the miracle of telephone reception.
Telephonic,
yeah, telephonic, please, is the showrunner, executive producer. Please say hi to Al Jean. Hey, Al. There you go. We have over 1,000 people.
Of the telephone invented in 1876.
Yes, and finally we've gotten it here at UBN.
Just catching up.
Hey, it's great having you with us. Thanks very much.
My pleasure.
A couple of things. First of all, The Simpsons is the most amazing of shows. You were with them at the beginning, then you went away for a while, and then you're back again. How many? What's your sort of combined, time log that you've been at The Simpsons?
Well, this show I also started in 1876.
Perfect.
Truly, it's been 25 years, and although I haven't been full-time for all 25, I've each year consulted or, done something and been full-time for 20. So it's the best job in television. You just don't want to leave.
Yeah, but I'm more interested, what kind of pension does it have?
Well, the Writers Guild has a pension, so thanks, union.
That's good. So
it's not the Springfield pension, no.
But you'll be okay after the show's eventually
you get residuals. Those shows will be on forever.
All right, that's good. All right, so I'm going to quit worrying about you now. I feel a hell of a lot better.
Thank you forever worrying about me.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so here's the deal, Al, and I know you're going to come down and be with us, and we're going to talk about The Simpsons in depth in November, and all of us here are very excited about that. But the cat is out of the bag. I don't know whether you were in a drunken stupor or was someone beating you or the NSA was waterboarding you, but the word got out that one of the characters is going to die this year on The Simpsons. Am I correct?
Yeah, it was an interview where there was a lot of stuff mentioned, and they asked what episodes we were working on. And I guess this will be the premiere now of next year, but I think people just were intrigued by the clue, which is the actor playing the character won an Emmy for playing the character, which gives you about 25 suspects. So
right.
It's like a game of Simpsons Clue.
Wow.
For the general public.
Yeah, Bart in the library with Colonel Mustard.
Yeah, Homer strangled by Homer in the kitchen.
Yeah, I love it. So it's just time to kill somebody off? Is that, were you guys just sitting around having a sandwich at the writer's lunch table one day and said, hey, let's kill somebody?
No, we always try to do something where there's a good emotion to the story. And this particular character, we thought, this would really work for the show. It'd really be, a great episode if we did it. And I'm actually, trying to be a little coy about it, unfortunately, because it got so much attention out of proportion to what I expected that I want to kind of maintain that. And I can't give any more clues because then it's very easy to figure out.
No, yeah, and we totally, completely understand that, and we are not going to press you at all. So is it a man or a woman?
Adult or child?
The one thing I can say is that I have read a couple of internet sites where it was completely incorrectly figured out.
Ah, well, no, I think that's
good job, internet. Yeah,
yeah, that's good. Well, we go on the internet because, unlike everybody else, we actually believe everything we do read on the internet on this show. In fact, that's how we function, and as a result, we're getting great ratings. All right.
Now the character is killed off. None of the actors are leaving. Correct?
No, none of the actors are leaving. But to make it, twistier, when someone like Hank wins an Emmy, they'll say it's for playing Apu or Mo or comic book guy.
Uh-huh.
So all of those characters would be in play, even though Hank, is not leaving the show.
More clues.
All right, but wait now, because I'm a little slow. Ever since that fall on my head as a child, I'm a little slow. So
this week's excuse.
I just want to get this clarified. If one of the characters dies, it doesn't mean that one of the actors will leave the show.
Oh, no. I'm trying to think. There's a supporting character named Mrs. Glick, a senior woman who died. Tress MacNeille does that character, and she's still on the show. She does Skinner's mother and many great characters. So, there was Maggie Roswell was Maud Flanders, And although Maude died, first of all, with animation, dead people are always coming back as ghosts in dreams. And secondly, Maggie also does Miss Hoover, the teacher, and Helen Lovejoy, the Reverend's wife. So Maggie still is on the show too. It's there's not a. I think that would be sad if it's like The Sopranos. When you die, you die.
Yeah,
you're off the show.
But you always have the through the magic of animation, you can bring back anybody at any time, and they can float, be an angel, be a devil, whatever.
Although dramas do that too. You see, dead characters keep reappearing in dreams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Much more. I mean, I'm not always visited by dead people I knew in my dreams, but on TV it seems to happen all the time.
Well, Days of Our Lives has only done it for like 40 years on NBC. So,
Well, then they have like identical twins coming back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
People who were dead. How many people who were thought to be dead have returned to your life? Like in TV, you see it like every other day.
Well, it depends.
Where you go, it doesn't really happen.
If you're talking about my first William Morris agent, he was never alive in the first place. So, I don't know how hard you're pushing me on this. All right, so you're not going to tell us who's going to die, but you are kind of telling us that it may start the early part of next season.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Assuming we can keep up this amount of interest, I think it would be a good.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll leak a bunch of false rumors.
Right.
So, completely muddy the waters and then air it as the premiere next fall.
By the way, Al, if you want to use us as that conduit to leak bad information, we're here for you anytime, babe. We could.
Okay, then here's the bad information. We're killing Homer.
Oh, great! I love it. You heard it exclusive, Andy. Get on that right now, quick. We've got to get that out. What were you like as a kid? I just have to find out. Were you a weird sick kid or a happy kid, or were you beaten? What were you like to be a showrunner on The Simpsons?
Nerdy, very nerdy. On the show, the two characters I'm closest to are Lisa and Comic Book Guy, some sort of unholy child that they would have. And I just read a lot. I was a math major, and my roommate, longtime writing partner, Mike Reese, was on a Harvard Lampoon in college, and I thought, oh, these are the funniest guys in the world, and I still work with a bunch of them on the show.
Yeah.
I met them there, and they're all on television still.
And Matt, how did you meet Matt?
Well, we were hired by Sam Simon, who was putting the staff together for the original series based on the short episodes on Tracy Ullman. And so I had read Matt's stuff, Life in Hell, in the LA Reader and Weekly, and I thought it was hilarious. So I was really excited to meet him when, we came in to discuss with Sam what we were going to write. And he gave us, several episodes that all got made, Bart the General and Bart the Genius, and the one we wrote where they had the family therapy with the electroshock, which sounded funny, so we picked that. And they also said, later, do you want to do the one where Lisa is sad, which was the episode Moaning Lisa. And we were the first staff working for Sam and Matt. We worked 2 days a week, and none of our friends wanted the job because it was a cartoon and because it was that limited a job.
Yeah, right.
And I who knew it would be 25 years, but I thought it was going to be a good show because you're working with these guys and with Jim Brooks. It's like Jim had done the shows that I thought were the best growing up.
Yeah.
No, I've been doing some catch-up viewing on the Larry Sanders Show, and I've seen your credit. What was
I was
that?
on the Gary Shandling show, the earlier one, for 2 years. Yeah, Gary was great. He was great, really funny. Really one of the funniest people I ever met, and that's where we met Sam, was on It's Gary Shandling Show, which is on DVD. It's a little bit forgotten because Larry Sanders came after, but they're both really good shows.
What's a DVD? I've heard people use that phrase. I don't have a clue.
You can download
It's
it on
a
your
modern
telephone.
version of a videotape.
Yeah. Oh, I got it now. Hey, you're going to be off. The Simpsons are going to be off for a couple of weeks because that darn baseball stuff going on. Although we're big Dodger fans here, so please don't abuse the Dodgers in front of us. But so you're going down for a couple of weeks in October. What's the schedule like?
Yeah, we're off through the end of the World Series, and then we return in November with 4 in a row. And the episodes that we air include one where Homer in 2001 sold all of his Apple stock to buy a bowling ball when he was really mad about it. And Rachel Maddow was in that episode as well. And we have an episode where Elizabeth Moss plays a pregnant woman who gives birth in an elevator, and Homer's the other person trapped in the elevator with her.
Oh my
and
God.
she's so grateful she names the baby Homer Jr. And Marge is like, "You have a baby by another one." She gets really upset.
Well, she could have looked up and named it Otis. That would have been another.
That's a good joke.
Yeah, there you go.
Not too late to get it in. Thank you.
Hey, you need
Rob
any?
gets every once in a while.
You have any openings for writers down there, Al? I could use a little sidelight.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
everyone that's here never leaves. So
All right, well,
we don't have any.
all right, well, screw you then. I hate your guts. Okay, so you're going to come down and visit us in November, and what we're really going to do, we're going to bring down kind of a little torture chamber here. We're going to tie you up in the UBN Wall of Fame, and we're going to torture you until we get out to the correct name of who's going to die next season, and then but we'll video it so it could go viral.
Well, I hope people are still excited about it then. So,
Yeah.
please,
I think so.
The only thing else,
happily submit to torture.
yeah, make sure you wear clean underwear when you come down here. All right.
Well, I didn't know it was one of those interviews.
Yeah, hell yes. How do you think we get ratings, for God's sakes? Because people think I'm intelligent? All right, Al, thanks so much for being with us, and we will see you in a few weeks here, and good luck on the upcoming Simpsons, and thanks for a fun Halloween episode last weekend, by the way. It was a hoot.
Oh, my pleasure, and really looking forward to November.
Okay.
All right,
We'll
thanks,
see
Al.
Al Jean, who is the executive producer, showrunner on The Simpsons. Hang on, we're going to be right back with more on Hollywood Headliners.